Hi viewers, back to the weekly video and I'm Brijesh Bhatia here from Dealmoney Securities Pvt. In last week we have discussed that the structure of dollar index versus gold versus S&P 500 versus the various commodity index. So as we have seen that dollar index has seen a huge upsurge above 100 moving on to the 103. Gold has again seen a huge shining, equities markets tumbling, and this week I mean the last week which ended, we have seen dollar index again retracing back to below 100 levels after testing around 103 mark, back to around 98 level. Gold which has seen some shine back to about 1630 levels, now into the COMEX. S&P and Dow has seen a huge recovery, as we have seen that Dow Jones is gaining nearly 12%, 13% last week. And even if you look at the European markets has seen a huge positive, and I don't if we look at the shining on the bullish side, where after long time we have seen on the weekly basis US market has seen on a positive side. Yet if I just look at the Indian markets, we are yet to see a weekly gain, and if I just look at the Nifty and Bank Nifty, we were around 1% down on the Nifty and 1.72% down on the Bank Nifty, and we have seen a huge short covering rally coming into the last week on the Bank Nifty and Nifty side. I would say rather 1% negative is I would say sigh of relief. After nearly 5 weeks we have seen huge downside of around 3%, 4%, 5%, 6% downside on week basis, and if 1% is on the downside, that would be a sigh of relief for Indian markets, I would say. We have seen huge economic changes coming into the last week news. IMF have come up and clearly said that we are bad or worse than 2008 2009 economic crisis and moving into the recession. And she has clearly indicated that emerging market need around 2.5 trillion dollar of infusion of the funds into the market to bring down and to move out of its recession. But she has indicated that 2021 could be the brighter than 2020. So finger crossed, and hope that she turns out to be a true as which the things which she has recommended. If I just look at the jobless claims number in the US, again the week ended 21st of March data, it has clearly indicated that we have seen increase in the jobless claim number, which are nearly 3.8 million person which have claims the jobless numbers.